on new 2023 Jeep Grand Cherokee models. Only from the #1 Jeep store in Oklahoma. BobHowardCJD.com. Based on total 2022 retail sales price. See for details.
And we're back. 14-0 score. PC North Panthers on top in the Northwest Classens. Knights, 6:34 left in the first quarter. And PC North's going to kick it deep, and it's going into the end zone for a touchback. Northwest Classen will start out their third possession on offense at their own 20-yard line. And there's been unfortunate turnovers by the Knights the first two possessions, and that's how we got here. The last time was another fumble, and it was picked up by the PC North defense and ran into the end zone, and that's how we got to the 14-point mark.
Yep, ball security has been a big issue for the Knights early on in this football game. That's why they're down by 14. We'll see if they can clean that up and come up with a big drive so the margin doesn't get too big for them to try to overcome.
And that scoring update is brought to you by First Security Bank. First Security Bank is a proud sponsor of Oklahoma City's public school broadcasts. And if you're looking for a bank to help make your dream of becoming a homeowner or business owner come true, let First Security Bank make your dream a reality. First Security Bank, African-American owned, member FDIC. All right, 1st and 10 for the Northwest Classen Knights. They've got two running backs in the shotgun position. Jackson gets it, hands it off, and gets pummeled in the backfield. There was no miscommunication there among the PC North defense. It was all players ahead. I mean, they just penetrated, and it just seemed like they put an 11-man blitz.
Yeah, that
right
D-line
there on that play.
is feasting early on in this football game. The first man there was number 40, Desmond Antoine. He didn't make it. And then his running mate, number 32, Isaiah Southern, cleans up the play.
2nd and 14, 6 minutes left in the first quarter. We've got some substitutions. Number 1, D. Johnson is in the game for Northwest Classen. Also, number 5, we don't I see him out there, but we don't have him on the roster either, the roster provided by the school. And we've got a timeout called by Northwest Classen. We're going to take one, too. It's Friday Night High School Football, sponsored by SSM Health, Guiding Right Incorporated, and Super Prep here on PPBC TV and CBS Sports Radio, 105.3 FM, HD1.
She's so smooth, so I'm interrupting my own shower to remind you to treat your skin like the queen she is with Olay Hyaluronic Body Wash, packed with Olay's highest level of vitamin B3 complex. It's so moisturizing that it will give you visibly smoother, head-turning skin in just 14 days. People wondering, how'd she get so smooth? Olay Hyaluronic Body Wash. Also, try Olay Hyaluronic Body Lotion.
And we're back. Friday Night High School Football. 2nd 14 for the Northwest Classen Knights. They're down 14-0 with 5:45 left in the first quarter. Jackson gets the snap, tries to hit number 11 all over on the sidelines. Incomplete pass. Was looking for Nuki Woods, the sophomore wide receiver for the Northwest Classen Knights. It's going to be bring up 3rd and 14, Dylan.
Yeah, it's been really tough for Jackson in the backfield. He hasn't had much time at all to get the football thrown away. That was about the 4th pressure of the game by number 32, Isaiah Southern, that DN for the Panther defense.
So here we go. 3rd down and 14. 4 receivers split, 3 to the wide side of the field. Jordan Jackson still in at quarterback, waiting for the snap, gets it, drops back, has to get rid of it, intercepted at the 15. Number 40 bounces out to the right, trying to get in the end zone on a pick six, and it works. They score again. PC North is now 20-0 over the Northwest Classen Knights. 5:38 left in the first quarter, trying to get to the 21 mark, pending an extra point.
Wow.
Thoughts on that play, Dylan?
Really good play once again by number 32, Isaiah Southern. He put the pressure on the QB. He lit him up as the ball was thrown. And then number 40, Desmond Antwine, comes up with the interception, cuts back all the way across the field for the pick six. The Panthers are up now 20-0.
So they're going to bring out number 19, Bobby Cunningham, once again. And we've got a late substitution here for the Putnam City North Panthers. And gets lined up, waiting on the snap for the extra point. There it is. Kick is up. It is good. So Putnam City North Panthers are up 21-0. 5:38 left in the first quarter. We're going to take a timeout, come right back, and see what Northwest Classen can do offensively on their next offensive possession. Friday night football here from Taft Stadium, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony, Super Prep, and Guiding Right Incorporated here on PPBC TV and CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM, HD1.
Kevin Harlan here from Monday Night Football on Westwood One. The NFL Week 4 finale has the Seattle Seahawks flying east to take on the New York Giants. Quarterback Daniel Jones and the Giants are off to a 1-2 start, while the Geno Smith-led Seahawks will be hunting a third straight win. Join me and Hall of Fame quarterback Kurt Warner for all the action on Monday Night Football.
Brought to you by Or Nissan and Elm Groves Clothing Company on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 HD1.
And we're back. Friday Night Football, sponsored by SSM Health, Super Prep OK, and Guiding Right Incorporated here on PPBC TV and CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM, HD1. We've got a score 21-0. PC North Panthers with a 3-touchdown lead to start this game on top of the Northwest Classen Knights. Back to return the kick is number 5. Okay, and we don't have a number 5 for the Northwest Classen Knights roster. And that's a little frustrating, Dylan. I mean, I want to give these young men some credit,
No doubt about it.
If we can't get an updated roster, this is just a little bit ridiculous.
Yeah, it's unfortunate for that kid,
Yeah.
honestly.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's kind of a disservice. All right, so number 5 is going to get the ball. He's going to fair catch. No, he's going to keep it. And found a little bit of a lane, ran through it, and then got tackled right around the 23-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and 10 Northwest Classen at their own 23-yard line with about 5:28 left in the first quarter. Can they get any kind of momentum started here?
I mean, to start, the offensive line has to block. They got to give this quarterback a little bit more time to try to throw the ball or run the ball or at least hand the ball off to his running back. It's so crucial that the offensive line gives time for the quarterback to make a play.
All right, so 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. I'm going to mark it at the 24. Let's see here. No. Oh, okay, yeah. The yardage mark is correct. 4 receivers split, 3 to the wide side of the field, 1 to the short. Jordan Jackson is still in at quarterback, overlooking the defense, gets the snap, drops back, fakes the handoff, then throws to the running back who burst up field for about an 8-9-yard gain. Positive play offensively for Northwest Classen, and if they can string a few of those together, they'll be able to move the chains. And I think that's really important right now, is to just get some sort of rhythm and develop some momentum going forward.
No doubt
and
about
hopefully
that.
eventually you get into that end zone.
Right.
But you've got to stack them together. You can't take 1 step forward and 2 steps back.
Exactly.
And that's been kind of the issue right now with Northwest Classen. 4 receivers split, 2 on each side, 1 running back. Jordan is going to get the ball, run to his right, and he's going to keep it. He's got the first down, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds, but not after they move the chains. That is enough for Northwest Classen Knight, 1st and 10 with about 4:32 left in the first quarter here. So
really good quarterback run right there. I mean, he
showed his
executed
athleticism.
well, showed his athleticism, breaks it out to the outside, comes up with the first down. The chains are moving, and that is something to start going in the right direction and get some momentum going for the Knights.
And it seems like they've adjusted a little bit on the offensive line. For the first few series, PC North's D-line was just penetrating with ease.
Yeah.
Now it's starting to get a little tougher on them. So they're going to drop back, and we've got a flag. Could be encroachment, could be false start. Which one is it?
False start on the offense.
Undisciplined football. That's tough.
Right when we give the O-line some credit, they jump off sides. That's so unfortunate.
Yeah, I hate that, and that's just a drive killer. Anytime you do something well and follow it up with a negative play, it's really hard to win football games and to keep it close. So we'll see what they do here. Northwest Classen is making some changes and going in a little bit of a different formation here, still in the shotgun position. 2 receivers on each side, 1 running back lined up behind the quarterback. And we've got another false start.
Yeah.
No, it's encroachment. It's on the defensive line for PC North. So it was their turn. Just a quick little 5-yard trade back and forth here before we get to this first down.
That was actually on one of the 2 linebackers for PC North. They came up and were trying to show blitz and get the O-line for the Knights to jump off sides, but it came back to bite them that time. They jumped into the neutral zone, and now 5 yards right back to the Knights.
Yep, same formation, 2 receivers on each side. Jackson gets the snap, drops back, has to run left, but he gets attacked by that defensive end for PC North, number 38. I believe that's Tavin Rowland.
No, that was the linebacker, number 28, Ryan
28,
Gooch.
not 38.
Yep. He
yeah,
came
Ryan
right
Gooch.
up the middle with the blitz and lit up the quarterback.
And that is a huge loss for the Northwest Classen Knights. And it's going to be really difficult to move the chains now that they're so far back.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He made up for the offsides penalty on him the previous play. He was a linebacker showing blitz that crossed the neutral zone.
All right, bunch receiver set to the right, 1 receiver to the left. Ball is snapped. Jackson throws, overthrows the running back on a wheel route. And it's going to be incomplete and bring up 3rd down and 22 for Northwest Classen.
Really tough yardage to try to overcome for the Knights right here. I mean, honestly, you could even try to throw in some sort of trick play to try to get this first down because it's not going to be easy whatsoever.
So 2:32 left in the first quarter. PC North is up 21-0 to start this game. And there's been several mistakes for both teams, but the turnovers have been for Northwest Classen. They're going to throw deep and try and hit number 1, and that is almost intercepted. Tried to find D. Johnson over there on the sideline, put too much air under it, but the defensive backs for PC North were unable to come up with the interception. So it's going to be 4th down and long, and it's going to bring up a punting situation for Northwest Classen here, Dylan.
No doubt about it. And the quarterback, Jackson, kind of just threw up a prayer hoping to come up with that first down. And if those defensive backs didn't run into each other, one of them's coming up with the interception. However, now it's going to be 4th down. The Knights are going to punt the football, and I look for PC North to try to block it.
Yeah, they are putting a lot of people on the line of scrimmage. They're going to try and get this one blocked. Here's the snap. And it came close, got the punt off. PC North's punt returner fumbled the football. Now it's a fight for the ball, and I'm not sure who came up with it.
The returner ends up coming up with it. I don't know. It looks like number 70 for Northwest Classen is holding the football.
Well, looky there. A bright play, bright, exciting moment for the Northwest Classen offense. No, I see the defense is
He's
still
holding
out
the
there.
football, but PC North's offense is out on the field, so I'm assuming he pulled the football away after it was already recovered by the punt returner.
Yeah, it could have been, yeah. So PC North is going to start out on offense once again, 2:14 left in the first quarter, and we've got a timeout. We're going to take one here as well. You're listening to Friday Night High School Football here on PPBC TV and CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM HD1, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony, Super Prep, and Guiding Right Incorporated. We'll be right back.
First and 15. They'll throw it to Herbert. He's got the 25-yard line. Another ball's out. The ball's fumble free. Chiefs got that football. Trent McDuffie hacked it loose, and Willie Gay Jr. with the recovery.
This Sunday, the 2-1 Chiefs travel to the Big Apple to face the 1-2 New York Jets on Sunday Night Football. Pregame starts at 6 on your home for Kansas City Chiefs football.
Brought to you by Or Nissan and Elm Groves Clothing Company on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 HD1.
Business hours. Now you can be seen 24/7 for sports injuries.
And we're
Whether
back.
you have a sprain or a broken bone,
21-0
at the
score.
SSM Health
PC
Bone and
North on
Joint
top of the Northwest Classen Knights. They've got the football. They're going to hand the football off to their running back, Kamarion Jones, who gets stifled right at the line of scrimmage. So no gain for the PC North Panthers on the 1st and 10 play. You're listening to Friday Night High School Football here on PPBC TV and CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM HD1, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony, Super Prep OK, and Guiding Right Incorporated. So, shotgun formation for PC North. They're going to hand off to number 2, who gets tackled in the backfield. Again, number 17 for the Northwest Classen Knights. We don't have him on the roster that was provided to us by Northwest Classen. So we're unable to give that young man the credit he deserves, but heck of a play by number 17 for the Knights.
Yeah, really nice play by number 17. He shoots the gap, hits the running back in the backfield for a big loss.
So shotgun formation, PC North, 3rd and 19. Drops back, Lombard throws, completes. He needed 19 yards. He got about 23. That's enough for a Panther first down and 10, and now they are in Northwest Classen territory with about 1:05 left. Is there a flag on the play? It seems to be.
Yeah, I think this one might be coming back because all the Panthers' offense is walking all the way back, and they do not look happy whatsoever.
No, they do not. That is the 4th penalty for the PC North offense alone so far in this first quarter. And when you get big-time plays that have to come back like that, that's just devastating. Now, luckily for them, they've got a 21-point lead right now, but that's surely a frustrating thing offensively.
Big
when you
thanks
get
to
a
their
big
defense.
Play.
Their defense has 14 points.
That's right. Lombard drops back. He's going deep again. He's got a man, and he overthrows him. He had an open man on the right side of the field. Couldn't get him the ball. Clock stopped at 56, so it's 4th and 29, and PC North is going to have to punt the football here.
Yep. Simple go route by number 1, D. Johnson for the Panthers, but his quarterback, no, that's actually Isaiah Wallace, number 1 for PC North on the go route. He was just overthrown by Lombard, so the Panthers are going to be punting the football.
And back to return the punt, number 2, Torrey Hobbs, I believe is the returner. Let me break out the old binoculars here and see who gets it. It's actually number 22 and number 24, Darius Green and Devin Lee, but the punt bounced around. No return for the Northwest Classen Knights. They'll start off at their own, let's see where they mark the football, at their own 37 from the looks of it.
Yeah, it's going to be
First
on
and
about
10.
the 37-yard line to start this drive for the Knights.
All right, so Jordan Jackson still in at quarterback, number 3 for Northwest Classen. And they're going to huddle up and make some substitutions. Number 24, Devin Lee, is coming off of the field. They'll have 2 running backs in the backfield and 3 wide receivers, 2 on one side, 1 on the other. 1st and 10, Northwest Classen. Jackson overlooking the defense, waiting on the snap. Gets it, drops back, throws, incomplete. Must have been a miscommunication with him and the wide receiver. He was expecting a slant route. It did not get run.
Yeah, the receiver never got his head around to see where the football was at, and the quarterback was being pressured, so he kind of was rushed to get the football out of his hands to avoid the sack.
So 2nd and 10 for the Northwest Classen Knights, and they're going to get back up to the line of scrimmage. PC North defense getting a call as well. They've been blitzing quite a bit so far early on. Waiting on the snap. Jackson gets it. He's going to keep it himself, runs to the left, and he's going to be tackled for a loss. I wouldn't necessarily call this a sack because it didn't look like he had any intention of throwing the football, but it is a loss of yardage. And that's probably going to bring it down to the end of the first quarter. No, they're going to actually throw a flag or a timeout here.
Another stoppage.
Okay, there's an injured player on the field, so it's an injury timeout. We're going to stay right here. Again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in to PPBC TV tonight. Our title sponsors for this broadcast are SSM Health at St. Anthony, Super Prep OK, and Guiding Right Incorporated. But we also have some other sponsors like Geronimo's Bakery, the legendary Geronimo's Bakery for the best hamburger in the city and donuts that absolutely melt in your mouth. They're delicious. Stop by Geronimo's Bakery today. They've been servicing Oklahoma City for decades. 1817 North MLK Avenue. Give them a call, 405-427-5893 for Geronimo's Bakery. And stay tuned for our halftime show. We're still in the first quarter, but barely. There's about 19 seconds left in the first quarter. But our halftime show will be sponsored by Love's Student of the Month. Love's Travel Stops and Country Stores would like to celebrate and recognize students who exemplify outstanding characteristics in the classroom and the community. Each month, a student will be selected as Love's Student of the Month, and they'll qualify to win a $10,000 cash scholarship. You can apply your child or a student today at kvsp.com. Rules and regulations apply. So, unfortunately, this is the quarterback, number 3.
It is the quarterback indeed. That is very unfortunate. He is the leader of that Knights offense, and it looks like an ankle injury because he's not putting any weight on that right foot.
And so we'll see who the backup quarterback is going to be. It may be number 10, Anthony Jones here. I think that's going to be the quarterback maybe for the rest of the game.
Yep, you're right.
Jordan Jackson looks really banged up, and he's getting tended to on the sideline. Nothing too serious. I just don't know if he's going to be healthy enough to re-enter the game. Anthony Jones hands off to the running back, burst up the field for a very short gain. May have gotten right back to the line of scrimmage. Could be a 1-yard gain. We'll see where they mark him. But that's going to be the end of the first quarter. We've got a score of 21-0. The PC North Panthers with a 21-point lead over the Northwest Classen at the end of the first quarter. We'll get the second quarter started here coming up. You're listening to Friday Night Football here on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM, HD1, and PPBC TV, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony, Super Prep OK, and Guiding Right Incorporated. We'll be right back.
Injuries don't wait for business hours. Now you can be seen 24/7 for sports injuries. Whether you have a sprain or a broken bone, at the SSM Health Bone and Joint Injury Clinic at 13401 Northwestern.
424-4341 or visit our website at www.fsbokc.com. First Security Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back to Friday Night High School Football here on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM HD1 and PPBC TV. This broadcast is sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony, Super Prep OK, Guiding Right Incorporated. So Northwest Classen is going to receive the punt here. No, I'm sorry, they're punting. What am I talking about? They're going to punt the football to the PC North Panthers. Number 1 is back to return the punt. That's Isaiah Wallace, and it's a beautiful punt. And it's going to go all the way down to the 1-yard line, and Northwest Classen's punt team executed maybe the best punt I've seen all season.
Yeah, I think that's by far the best punt that we've seen all season. Literally rolls and is recovered on the 1-yard line. So that Panther offense, who's been struggling a bit to start this football game, has to go 99 yards if they want to put 6 points on the board.
It is 21-0, but there's been 2 defensive touchdowns.
Yep, a fumble recovery for a touchdown and a pick 6.
And then 1 offensive score from the PC North Panthers. That makes it 21-0. But this is going to be a tough field position for the PC North Panthers here at their own 1-yard line. Got to go 99 yards to get a touchdown. And let's see, Joe Lombard is still in at quarterback, the sophomore, number 12. And they're going to have a double tight situation. They're going to take a timeout as well, and we're going to take one too. We'll be right back. Friday Night Football here on PPBC TV and CBS Sports Radio, 105.3 FM, HD1. We'll be right back.
AT&T connects and ode to musicians.
Connect the tour bus. Change the city each night. Tether the laptop. New lyrics feeling all right. Play with the notes, rhythm and pace. Live chat the producer, drums, keyboard, and bass. Finally stream to our ears. Make traffic sublime. Thank you to the musicians who put your hearts on the line.
Connect the music. Change what you feel. Connecting changes everything. AT&T.
And we're back. Friday Night High School Football live from Taft Stadium here on CBS Sports Radio, 105.3 FM, HD1. And PPBC TV streaming online. So if you've got our mobile app, you're watching the game live right now. If not, download it. Free for Android and iPhone users, PPBC TV. You can also go on to YouTube from the PPBC TV YouTube channel as well. But we are playing this game on the radio, CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM, HD1. PC North throws a pass. There is a flag, so it's coming back. I don't care how good a play it is, and it's going to the 40-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. So without a flag, it would have been a 40-plus yard gain. But guess what? It's coming back.
Wow.
It's coming back.
I don't know if it's coming back. The whole offense is running up to the –
Oh, it is. It's on Northwest it's on Northwest Classen's defense. So they're going to decline that penalty and keep the big play.
Hold on a second. Now we've got
a little bit of a discussion here.
Zone. I'm not sure what the call was.
Roughing the quarterback on Northwest Classen.
Yep, roughing the passer. The Knights really tried to blitz there and get a safety. Unfortunately, they didn't get there early enough. And the quarterback, he hits his man, number 4, Cameron Oliver, on the quick slant, and he takes that for a 40-yard gain and then an additional yardage with the penalty.
So they're going to end up being 1st and 10 at the Northwest Classen 44-yard line.
Yep.
Goodness gracious, what a 60-yard play.
What a turn of events, just like that.
Unbelievable. 1st and 10, Lombard under center for PC North, gets it, hands off to the football, and gets destroyed in the backfield. Huge loss, number 17 for the Northwest Classen Knights. Again, we don't have him on the roster. We'd give him the credit he deserves. Heck of a play by that young man.
Yeah, 17 is balling out right now for this Knights defense. He's living
penetrating
in that backfield.
He's such a disruption on defense and making it really, really tough for the Panthers to run their offense when he goes unblocked because nobody touched him. So that's big time. 2nd and 12 for the PC North Panthers. Shotgun formation, 3 receivers on the left side, 1 to the right. Ball is snapped. Lombard drops back, throws over the middle, completes to number 1. He's up the field, 20, 15, 5, touchdown, PC North. 27-0. They found a hole in the defense, and Lombard delivered the football efficiently. Beautiful throw and catch to get another touchdown. The PC North Panthers have gone 99 yards to score on this possession. Huge, great, momentum play.
Oh, yeah, complete momentum shift.
And that was 2 plays.
That was 3 plays.
Was that 3 plays?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
there
you're
was
right.
the quick slant that he hit his man
then
on.
the loss.
Then the sack, and then the post route by number 1, Isaiah Wallace, for the TUD. Took it to the residence.
Here's the extra point. It is no good. So the score will remain 27-0 with about 10:37 left in the second quarter. PC North with the lead over the Northwest Classen Knights. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll come back and see if Northwest Classen's offense can answer on their next offensive possession. You're listening to Friday Night High School Football here on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM, HD1, and PPBC TV, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony, Super Prep, and Guiding Right Incorporated. We'll be right back.
Don't wait for business hours. Now you can be seen 24/7 for sports injuries. Whether you have a sprain or a broken bone, at the SSM Health Bone and Joint Injury Clinic at 13401 Northwestern.
7-point lead over the Northwest Classen Knights. And PC North has kicked the ball deep. It's going to go out of bounds, and that's a penalty. And they did Northwest Classen a little bit of a favor right there by
They sure did.
doing that. That's going to give them better field position. Jordan Jackson has been the quarterback for Northwest Classen, but he has gotten hurt.
He's actually walking back onto the football field.
Well,
that
I'm
is a
impressed.
Great sign for the Knights.
I am impressed. He must be a very, very tough athlete because he got hit really, really hard and had to come out of the game for a while. Wasn't sure if he was going to be able to come back in and play. But now he is doing just that. Very tough young man. Jordan Jackson, the sophomore quarterback for the Northwest Classen Knights. Pretty impressed with him. And I do think he's the better option offensively. It's nothing against Anthony Jones. Anthony Jones is also a sophomore, but they like to use him in other ways at different positions, not necessarily primarily a quarterback. But we'll see if they can get anything going here offensively. We got another timeout, so we're going to take one too. We'll be right back. You're listening to High School Football, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony, Super Prep OK, and Guiding Right Incorporated here on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM, HD1.
King C. Gillette knows you're dedicated to your barbershop routine. But what about after? What's your routine for facial hair to avoid dry skin, itching, and beard rough? Well, the King C. Gillette Beard Oil is the perfect fit for making your beard feel as good as it looks. It softens your facial hair and moisturizes to help prevent itch due to dry skin. Get facial hair that feels as good as it looks. Just trim, wash, and soften with King C. Gillette.
And we're back. Second quarter football here. CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM HD1, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony, Super Prep OK, and Guiding Right Incorporated. We've got a 27-0 lead. PC North Panthers on top of the Northwest Classen Knights. And it's going to bring up a 2nd down and 13 situation here for the Northwest Classen Knights. They've dug themselves a significant hole, down by 27 points with about 10 minutes left in the second quarter. Jordan Jackson's back in at quarterback for the Knights. in the shotgun position, gets the snap, throws right, completes it to number 11, bursts upfield along the sideline, spins and gets pushed out of bounds. That's good positive play. Nuki Woods is the receiver, and that is production.
Yeah,
That is positive yardage right there, and you got to be happy about that. We'll see if they can continue doing that to move the chains and maybe develop a little bit of momentum. But they've really been struggling. PC North's defense has been stellar tonight. They've been penetrating the offensive line and disrupting the backfield. They've had interceptions returned for touchdowns. They've had a fumble, scoop, and score for a touchdown. They've been pretty dominant here in the first half. Here's the snap, and Jackson's going to be sacked in the backfield. And as soon as we start talking up PC North's defense, they make another big-time play to force a fourth down for Northwest Classen. They're going to end up having to punt the football back to PC North, and PC North is going to trot out a different punt returner for the Panthers. It's number 4, Cameron Oliver. Sometimes they'll put Isaiah Wallace out there, but Cameron Oliver is also a very talented punt returner. He plays both sides of the field, offense and defense, for PC North as well. And look out for the punt block. It looks like PC North is just going to rush everybody, and that is I don't know if it was tipped.
Yeah, I think he definitely got a hand on that punt.
The punt went about 2 yards. 2 yards, and then gets bounced out of bounds. So that's going to bring up 1st and 10 from about the
36-yard line.
36-yard line, PC North in Northwest Classen territory, only 36 yards away from another score. Now, that last offensive possession they had, they were on their own 1-yard line, and it took them 3 plays to go 99 yards for the touchdown.
Three plays later, they're in the end zone again for a house call.
So we'll see how many plays it can take them here to score from 36 yards out. Hands off to number 2, Milton Alford, running back for just a couple yards, positive yards nonetheless for PC North. A little under 8 minutes left in the second quarter here at Taft Stadium. Again, stay tuned for the Loves halftime show. We will recap what we've seen here in the first half and talk about expectations regarding the second half. We'll also give you some updated scores around some high school football games here in the state of Oklahoma. One man in motion, and that might be either a false start or illegal formation.
It's going to be a false start on PC North.
And that has been kind of their Achilles heel. That's not really Derek Lane football that I know of.
No, it's not at all. Very uncharacteristic by the Panthers. Here we are at another 2nd and long to go for PC North, but in all reality, they've been able to overcome adversity so far in this football game.
Shotgun formation, Lombard in at quarterback, drops back, quickly throws, completes at the 40, going to the 35-30, 25-20, still on his feet, cuts back inside, 15-10, 5, touchdown PC North.
There's a flag, though. I think it's coming back. I think it's a holding call on the outside receiver. I was going to give that receiver a lot of cred right there for the block, but then I see the flag thrown, and I'm like, okay, that's why the block was so good.
Well, that's going to be upsetting to Cameron Oliver. He's the one that made the play and scored the touchdown, but it's not going to count. It's going to come back.
Yeah, it's going to be a hold on Isaiah Wallace for PC North. You can tell he's not really happy. He thought he had a clean block. The referee saw something different.
No,
that's always the case.
Right? I mean, yeah, it really is. But that's just a kick to the gut when you create a play like that and then have to get it, called back. It's just devastating, and it can really hurt your momentum and your rhythm on offense, So now it's going to be 2nd and 23 for the PC North Panthers. Cameron Oliver is still in the game. And looks like this a wildcat formation?
Yeah, it's going to be a different guy lined up at quarterback.
One
for
man
the
in
Panthers.
motion. We've got a jet sweep, a fake jet sweep. Cameron Oliver is going to burst up the field. He got about 13 yards. So it's going to bring up about 3rd and 7 probably. 3rd and 10 maybe.
3rd and 8, I think so.
3rd and
You're
8?
close on the first one.
All
yeah,
right.
He picked up.
We're kind of, we're located in the press box here on the west side of the stadium. So sometimes our vantage point isn't ideal. Here's Cameron Oliver again, gets the ball, hands off. No, he's going to fake it to – no, he did hand off on the jet sweep. And he's still on his feet, and he's going to be brought down at the 30-yard line, short of the first down marker. It's going to bring up 4th and about 4.
That's our man, number 17 on the tackle once again for the Knights. I got to say, at 1-7, he's having a huge night for the Knights defense. We just don't know his name, and that's so unfortunate.
Yeah.
Because I want to give him a shout-out.
I do too. I do too, because he's been one of the bright spots for the Northwest Classen defense. And here we go, 4th and 5. They're going for it. And they got Northwest Classen to jump off sides. That's a free first down for the PC North Panthers. And that's going to move it up 5 yards and move the chains as well. So
got to be more disciplined than that.
Yeah,
you had them at 4th down and 5 to go, and now they get a free 5 yards, and the chains are moving. 1st down and 10 for the Panthers.
Yeah, that's a difficult situation to have to endure, when you make progress like that and, put them up in a 4th down situation and then get that free first down. Here's Kamarion Jones, gets the ball on the draw play up the field, and that's a solid 8 or 9 yard gain.
Yep.
And he's going to be – and we've got a late flag.
Yeah, I think there was some extra curricular activity after the play was over. Not sure who it's going to be on.
Maybe a little jaw jack in there.
Yeah, something going on there.
Yeah, could see an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty here momentarily. And, yeah, we'll see what the call is. They're discussing it right now.
Yeah,
okay,
here comes the white hat with the call.
The referee.
It's going to be on Northwest Classen.
Yeah, unfortunate. So that's going to be an automatic first down for the PC North Panthers and move them just even closer. They're inside the 10 now.
I get it. You're frustrated. You're down 27-0, but you have to stay composed in these moments.
And it's a great, principle of life, because there are going to be moments when you graduate high school and become an adult that, you're going to be frustrated with things and you can't blow up. And looks like it's going to be a touchdown for PC North and a late flag here, and that may be a taunting penalty on PC North because they answered with a touchdown. After Northwest Classen got called for unsportsmanlike, PC North scored, and now we've got a very late flag, and I saw some of the PC North players with their arms on, like, what do we do? Well, I think it's a little bit of a taunting.
It's on the Knights, man.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's on the Northwest Classen Knights. Really nice play call by the O coordinator for PC North. They just get their man Cameron Oliver on the reverse in open space, and he walks into the end zone for an easy tud.
Yeah, so here comes the extra point team right now. And he's been pretty busy tonight, Bobby Cunningham. Hope he stretched his leg because he's using it tonight.
Yeah, he sure is. He sure is indeed. And
5
he's had
minutes.
some good pooch kicks on kickoff.
He really has, and one was pretty successful.
Mm-hmm.
When Northwest Classen wasn't able to reel that in, and Putnam City's kickoff team was able to recover. But here is the extra point, and it is good. The score is 37-0. PC North with the lead over Northwest Classen. 5 minutes, 4 seconds left in the second quarter. We'll take a timeout, come back. More high school football here on CBS Sports Radio, 105.3 FM HD1. Sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony, Super Prep, and Guiding Right Incorporated here on PPBC TV. We'll be right back.
Live in local high school sports on OKC's CBS Sports Radio.
Injuries don't wait. For business hours, now you can be seen 24/7 for sports injuries. Whether you have a sprain or a broken bone, at the SSM Health Bone and Joint Injury Clinic at 13401 Northwestern.
I sure hope he brought the Pepto.
Mike knows that Pepto-Bismol provides fast 5-symptom relief from unexpected stomach upsets. He's no rookie.
The way he's throwing back those nachos, he's the GOAT.
Be ready for game day with Pepto-Bismol.
When you have nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea.
Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
Welcome back to Friday Night High School Football here on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM HD1. The PC North Panthers have a 34-0 lead on top of the Northwest Classen Knights. Northwest Classen is about to get the football back for another possession on the offensive side of the football, and we'll see if they can kind of cut the deficit or at least put some points on the scoreboard. They've got 5 minutes left before halftime. Another deep pooch kick goes right out of bounds, and again, that's a favor to the Northwest Classen Knights, going to put them up in a little bit better field position. But Jordan Jackson has started the game as quarterback. He got hurt, came back into the game, and we'll see if he's going to, be the quarterback on this possession here momentarily.
Looks like they're going to re-kick off. PC North is staying out there for another kickoff.
The kickoff team is out there, and the kick return team hasn't moved either. So we'll see what the issue here is there. And it's kind of strange because I've never seen a kickoff like that that goes directly out of bounds, and nobody moved.
Yeah, nobody moved at all.
Nobody moved. Did the kicker just lose control of his
Not
emotions?
sure what's going on out
just
there,
say, hey,
Swick.
we're just going to kick this in the stands.
We're just going to send it. Send it to the cheerleading section.
What is that about?
I don't know, man.
So here we go. We're going to see a kickoff here. Is it another pooch kick? Are they going to kick it deep? They're going to kick it right from the 50-yard line. And here is Cunningham with the kickoff. And it's kind of a deep onside. It's going to be returned. God at the 10. Brought up to the 15, still on his feet, goes out of bounds really close to the 20-yard line. It's going to be first down at 10 for the Northwest Classen Knights. Dylan, is there anything they can do to get any kind of momentum developed here on this series?
I mean, there is things they can do. It's just a matter of if they can do those things and execute. That is the key, is execution and making the blocks to give your quarterback time, to give your running back lanes to run through. That's really the question, is can they execute?
Yep, I'm with you. Jordan Jackson is still in at quarterback here for the Northwest Classen Knights. 4:45 left in this second quarter. Stay tuned for the Love's Student of the Month halftime show. We'll recap everything. We've got a flag here, a false start and encroachment somewhere. That was a real quick flag right as the ball was snapped.
Offsides on the Knights. Another drive killer. Now instead of 1st and 10, it's going to be 1st and 15.
4 minutes, 22 seconds. Again, left in the second quarter. So, yeah, that's, a drive killer. It's really difficult to move the chains as it is, but it's even more difficult to move it when you're 1st and 15.
Yeah, exactly. I would love to know how many penalties have been thrown in this first half. It's the most I think I've ever seen.
It's quite a few. 3 receivers to the wide side of the field, 1 to the short. Jackson gets it, fires it, has a man. It's intercepted, caught at the 40, brings it to the 30, the 20, 10. He's got blockers. Can he get in? I think that's a touchdown. No, yes, no. What is it?
The referee is signaling that he was out at the 1 yard line.
Oh,
wow.
That's tough. Almost another pick six for the PC North Panthers, but they are shy. They're going to have to correct the scoreboard, too, because the scoreboard operator thought it was a touchdown.
He must have stepped out because he literally hit the pylon. The pylon fell down. It looked like a touchdown, but the referee has a way better view than we do, so I think he steps out as he falls into the end zone. So it's going to be first down and goal for the Panther offense, and that pick six was number 9, Ricky Young.
Really good
play.
Take
that back. Not a pick six. That was just a pick.
That was. A pick all the way down to the 1 yard line. So the offense is out onto the field. And is there a different quarterback in?
Yeah,
for
there definitely
PC
is.
North?
It's the running back, number 5,
Yeah,
Jones.
Kamarion Jones. He's going to get it and punch it in. Touchdown, PC North. That's going to bring it up to 34-0. No, 40-0. 40-0 with 3:42 left in the second quarter. We've got an injured PC North player. It looks to be maybe an offensive lineman.
Yeah, it's an O-lineman, and he is in a lot of pain. I think he got rolled up on. He definitely did. He is in a lot of pain.
Yeah, he is really, really uncomfortable right now. In fact, we'll take a quick timeout. Scores 40-0. PC North with the lead over Northwest Classen. 3:42 left in the second quarter. We'll be right back. You're listening to high school football here on PPBC TV and CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM HD1. Sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony, Super Prep, and Guiding Right Incorporated.
Kevin Harlan here from Monday Night Football on Westwood One. The NFL Week 4 finale has the Seattle Seahawks flying east to take on the New York Giants. Quarterback Daniel Jones and the Giants are off to a 1-2 start, while the Geno Smith-led Seahawks will be hunting a third straight win. Join me and Hall of Fame quarterback Kurt Warner for all the action on Monday Night Football.
Brought to you by Or Nissan and Elm Groves Clothing Company on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 HD1.
And we're back. Okay, here's the situation. 3:42 left in the second quarter. We had an injured player escorted off the field. Or actually, he's getting escorted right now. Offensive lineman for PC North got rolled up on that touchdown pass that touchdown run by the offense.
Yep, quarterback draw right up the middle by the running back, number 5, Jones, for the easy touchdown.
He was lined up as the Wildcat quarterback for PC North. That brought him to the 40-point mark. Looks like they're going to go for an extra point to make it 41. Full moon tonight here at Taft Stadium. Beautiful weather now. Now that the sun has gone down, it's cooler temperatures. We started out at 95 degrees.
A little toasty.
And things are supposed to calm down later on next week. Cool off, should I say. Here is the extra point, and the kick is up, and it is good. So the score is 41-0 with about 3:42 left in the second quarter, and that score update is brought to you by First Security Bank. First Security Bank, proud sponsor of Oklahoma City Public School broadcast. If you're looking for a bank to help make your dream of becoming a homeowner or a business owner come true, let First Security Bank make your dream a reality. First Security Bank, African-American owned, member FDIC. And during our Love Student of the Month, we do want to shout out how you can get involved with that. Love's Travel Stops and Country Stores would like to celebrate and recognize students who exemplify outstanding characteristics in the classroom and the community. Each and every month, a student will be selected as Student of the Month, and they'll qualify to win a $10,000 cash scholarship. Apply your child or a student today at kvsp.com. Rules and regulations do apply. So PC North kicking team are out onto the field. Northwest Classen kick return team is out on the field, and we'll see if they can return a kick and put themselves in really good field position. I know Northwest Classen is dying to get a score on the scoreboard to cut this deficit just for their own morale.
Yeah,
right?
no doubt about it.
Just to boost their confidence if possible.
Something positive to talk about going into the locker room at halftime.
Here is the kick, and it's going to be received at the 15, gets to the 20. and he's going to be brought down at the 20. I think that's number 2, Torrey Hobbs, with the return for the Northwest Classen Knights. And a little under 3.5 minutes left to play. That's the window of opportunity for Northwest Classen to get a touchdown here before halftime.
It's not going to be an easy task whatsoever because that D-line for PC North has been living in the backfield all night long.
Jordan Jackson still in at quarterback for Northwest Classen. D. Johnson's in the game. Number 1 lined up at wide receiver. Going to be in shotgun formation. 2 receivers on each side. 4-man front on the PC North defense. Ball is snapped. They're going to bootleg to the right. Jackson throws. Has a man, and is it intercepted? It looks to be the case.
Yep, it's intercepted. Number 1, Isaiah Wallace on the interception. The ball was a little underthrown, which is unfortunate because he had a man, and the man had Wallace beat. But the ball was underthrown, so Wallace just makes the play on the football. And now PC North has the ball right back on offense with 2:34 left to go before halftime.
Yeah, this is a very difficult first half for the Northwest Classen Knights. Very disappointing. Not exactly how they anticipated this game to start. But that's the situation they're in. So
it is what it is.
You either keep battling or you quit.
Yep,
and
simple as that.
That's not an option for Corbin Frank's team. Here's PC North. Lombard's getting it. 40, 35, 30, 20. Still on his feet. 15, 10, 5. Touchdown PC North. How about a 48-yard scamper by the quarterback, Joe Lombard? 48-yard touchdown. Leaves a minute 50 left on the clock. What a run by that quarterback.
What a run indeed by Lombard. He made the right read. It was an RPO. He keeps it, takes it right up the gut, breaks a tackle, and it is a house call for the sophomore, the quarterback for PC North, Lombard.
So they're going to bring in the extra point team. Score is 47-0 here just a few minutes before halftime. All right, so we've got the referees kind of discussing
yeah, they threw a flag after the touchdown.
And it's offsetting penalties, or is it going to be on PC North here?
I think it's going to be on PC North after the touchdown, of course, so they might be bringing this extra point attempt a little bit back.
Or it could be enforced on the kickoff.
Kickoff, yeah, that's true. Valid point.
That looks to be the case, so they're going to go for the extra point here, and once again, number 19, Bobby Cunningham, is back out on the field. Somebody's going to have to ice his leg.
Yeah, he's keeping that leg really warm so far tonight.
All right. He hasn't been perfect.
No, he's
had
a couple kickoffs go out of bounds.
Right. He's missed an extra point, too, and that one goes in, though, so the score's 48-0. PC North with the lead. Minute 50 left until halftime. We're going to stay right here. Appreciate our board operator, Cam, for taking good care of us tonight. And he's always taking good care of us, and he's going to be with us as we broadcast from Pepe Delgado's tomorrow, live from Campus Corner for the pre- and post-game show for OU football.
You're going to Norman tomorrow?
Oh, I go every home game. We do the pre-game show live from Pepe Delgado's, some of the best Mexican food in the state of Oklahoma, 786 Asp Avenue. If you're going to the OU game, stop by and say hey. Heck, we'll even put a headset on you and talk some sports live on the radio.
Yeah. You wearing your Sooners gear?
I will be wearing my CBS Sports Radio gear because that's who I'm representing, Dylan. It's a work day for me. And I do have a credential, so I will be watching it live from the press box, and then I'll have to leave it a little bit early because we like to start our post-game show immediately following the ending of the OU football game. They're taking on Iowa State, so that should be a pretty good matchup tomorrow, and I'm excited to get down there in Norman and do some live radio and mingle with the people in the listening audience.
You know why I watch OU a lot right now? Because of our boy that we covered 2 years ago, Gavin Freeman, the kid from Heritage Hall. He's balling out.
Well, we've covered quite a few different players for the OU team. There's a lot of state talent that, oftentimes goes unrecognized but needs to be credited. Robert Spears-Jennings. I mean, there's several players. Ethan Downs. There's a lot of Oklahoma talent on the Oklahoma roster. They're not just recruiting Texas and Florida and other states, but Brent Venables has done a really good job of kind of focusing in on some of those in-state players like Gavin Freeman. And
what's crazy to me is he was a preferred walk-on.
Right. Well, not anymore. He's a scholarship now.
Right.
They gave him one. He earned it. All right, minute 50 left. PC North going to kick it deep to Northwest Classen. Caught at the 25, got to the 30, jumping around, and gets to the 35 before he's brought down. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Northwest Classen Knight offense. They've really been struggling tonight, a lot of turnovers. We've seen some pick sixes, some scoops for some fumbles, scoop and score, quite a few penalties. So it's not been the best night for the Northwest Classen Knights this first half, and they've really been struggling here, but every opportunity is a special thing, and they've just got to take advantage of it. And it's going to be tough because PC North's defense have been really stout, and they've shown that they can rush the passer as good as anybody.
No doubt about it. That D-line is really solid for the Panthers.
And Jordan Jackson is still in at quarterback for the Northwest Classen Knights. He gets the snap, drops back, has to bootleg left. He's going to run it and keep it on his own, cuts back, and then he's going to be swallowed up by the the PC North defense. And he may have gotten right back to the line of scrimmage. He didn't get much. They may credit him a 1-yard gain. It's going to be really, really close.
Yeah, he was running east and west instead of north and south, and it is 0-yard gain on the play. About 4 PC North Panthers were on the tackle.
I think there's enough time for one more play. There's about 20 seconds left here at Taft Stadium. 4 receivers split, 2 on each side. Ball is snapped. Bootleg to the right. Jackson throws. Complete. Oh, he got smacked.
Yeah, he got lit up trying to catch that football.
The ball hit him in the chest, but then there were 2 other defensive backs that hit him to knock the ball loose. And that's going to leave 6 seconds on the clock here, 6 seconds left in the second quarter. There's enough time for one more play.
The cool thing about that is the guy that lit him up on defense is also the guy that helped him up off the turf. That's sportsmanship.
Yeah. And that's what they teach week in and week out. And we've seen some players lose their cool tonight, but we've also seen plays like that really just show a lot of character. Ball is snapped. Jackson throws, complete to the running back, runs to the left side, bursts up field, and gets a short gain before he's brought down at the 40-yard line. But that's the end of the first half. Stay tuned for the Love Student of the Month halftime show. We'll be right back. Friday Night Football here on CBS Sports Radio, 105.3 FM, HD1, and PPBC TV. Sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony, Super Prep OK, and Guiding Right Incorporated. We'll be back.
Please don't wait for business hours. Now you can be seen 24/7 for sports injuries. Whether you have a sprain or a broken bone, at the SSM Health Bone and Joint Injury Clinic at 13401 Northwestern.
71. That's 512-6171 for Narissa Berry Insurance.
The best place to be for every Sooner home game is CBS pregame at Pepe de Gatto's on Campus Corner in Norman. 2 hours before every home kickoff. Get the latest news, the hottest storylines, and predictions with me, James Hale, and Jay Swick. Come and grab a cold drink and the food you need before kickoff. Then after the game, join us immediately for CBS postgame. Jay Swick and the great Thomas Lott will join us at Pepe's for a reaction to the game, along with your phone calls and comments while you're eating and enjoying the great authentic Mexican food at Pepe's, located at 786 Asp Avenue in Norman. They'll have a great game day special every week. It's CBS pre and post game, every home Oklahoma Sooner game with me, James Hale, Jay Swick, and the great Thomas Lott. It's football, food, and fun at Pepe's on your home for CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM HD1.
First and 15. They'll throw it to Herbert. He's got the 25-yard line. Another ball's out. The ball's fumble free. Chiefs got that football. Trent McDuffie hacked it loose, and Willie Gay Jr. with the recovery.
This Sunday, the 2-1 Chiefs travel to the Big Apple to face the 1-2 New York Jets on Sunday Night Football. Pregame starts at 6 on your home for Kansas City Chiefs football.
Brought to you by Or Nissan and Elm Groves Clothing Company on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 HD1.
This is a special alert to all Americans who own a vehicle with less than 200,000 miles, with an auto warranty about to expire, or with no warranty coverage at all. Due to a decline in the economy, CarShield is announcing a low-cost, month-to-month vehicle protection plan that is now available to the public to save any driver out-of-pocket expenses on future auto repairs. Call now to find out how you can pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. Yes, you heard that correctly. Pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. An open phone line has been established for all drivers to call for a free quick quote. Call 800-627-3183 now. Drivers who are covered will not have to pay for covered repairs again. This protection plan is at an all-time low. Additionally, drivers who activate this vehicle protection today.
Travel Stop Student of the Month, Kiana Tubbs from Cristo Rey, OKC Catholic High School. Thanks for joining us, Kiana.
Thank you guys for having me.
So I heard that you currently have a 4.2857 GPA.
Yes.
That is really impressive. Can you tell us a little bit about what motivates you in school?
So what motivates me in school is just kind of wanting to go to the higher level, so wanting to go to college, but also having a support system in my family and friends and just wanting to make them proud. So student government, I'm involved as the student body president, so I had to run and be elected for student body president.
I also heard that you have plans to attend Howard. What led to that career choice, and was that always something you wanted to do?
So I've always been into like politics and law, but I didn't exactly know what I wanted to do in that area. And so I combined my passion of helping people, and so that's kind of how I came up with criminal defense attorney. It's helping people when they're in a position where they can't help themselves.
Shop my brand and discover other Black-owned products at Target.com/BlackBeyondMeasure.
At Charmin, we heard you shouldn't talk about going to the bathroom in public, so we decided to sing about it.
Roll Charmin ultra strong when you drop in the beat. It cleans with way less effort on your seat. Yeah, roll it, drop it, yeah, roll it, yeah, drop it. Okay. Charmin flows extra strong from the road. Your butt hella clean while you're sitting on the bowl. Yeah, it's all you need for that bathroom groove. Get you in and out without nothing to prove.
Charmin Ultra Strong cleans better so you can use less. Enjoy the go with Charmin.
If you need up to $3,000, go to WeFixMoney.com. WeFixMoney.com is the name you can trust. It's free to use, available 24/7, and you are never required to accept any loan offer. Some lenders offer same-day funding. If you need up to $3,000, type WeFixMoney.com directly into your browser. WeFixMoney.com has been helping customers for 14 years and has an A rating with the Better Business Bureau. So, if you need cash for credit card bills, car repairs, child care, or anything else, go to WeFixMoney.com. Make sure you type WeFixMoney.com directly in your browser. Go to the company you trust, WeFixMoney.com. Just fill in the information and get an answer in minutes at WeFixMoney.com. For up to $3,000, go to WeFixMoney.com. WeFixMoney.com.
First Security Bank and Trust Company proudly serves our community and believes we have the responsibility to help it prosper. Bank with people you know and trust, right here in our community. First Security Bank and Trust offers customized personal, small business, and commercial financial products and services to meet your specific needs. To discuss your personal or business needs, visit us today at 1541 Northeast 23rd Street or give us a call at 405-424-4341 or visit our website at www.fsbokc.com. First Security Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Protect your home with the best insurance possible. Let the professionals at Berry Insurance and owner Narissa Berry help you with the best insurance coverage and pricing for your home, automobile, or life insurance policies. Learn more by calling 405-512-6171. That's 512-6171 for Narissa Berry Insurance. SSM Health at St. Anthony, Super Prep, and Guiding Right Incorporated presents Friday Night High School Football. This week, the Panthers of Putnam City North head to Taft Stadium for a showdown with the Knights of Northwest Classen. Both teams need this win. The question is, who wants it more? Pre-games at 6:30, kickoffs at 7 o'clock. Listen to the game live on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM or download the mobile app, PPBC TV. That's right, PPBC TV. Download the app for free today. Friday Night High School Football is brought to you by First Security Bank, Pollard Funeral Home, Geronimo's Bakery, Covington Heat and Air, Love's Student of the Month, State Farm Agent Chuck Davis, and Perry Publishing and Broadcasting Company. Protect your home with the best insurance possible. Let the professionals at Berry Insurance and owner Narissa Berry help you with the best insurance coverage and pricing for your home, automobile, or life insurance policies. Learn more by calling 405-512-6171. That's 512-6171 for Narissa Berry Insurance. Hey, Oklahoma City, I've got a question for you. Would you vote yes or no for a sales tax for a new arena for the Oklahoma City Thunder? The plan for the new arena includes a commitment from the Thunder, which is conditional on a passing vote by Oklahoma City voters on December 12th, of a temporary 1-cent sales tax that will not raise taxes. This temporary tax will start after the conclusion of MAPS 4 and will not increase the city's current sales tax rate. But we want to hear from you. Go to the CBS Sports Radio 1053.com website and vote yes or no. That's CBS Sports Radio 1053.com. SSM Health at St. Anthony, Super Prep, and Guiding Right Incorporated presents Friday Night High School Football. This week, the Panthers of Putnam City North head to Taft Stadium for a showdown with the Knights of Northwest Classen. Both teams need this win. The question is, who wants it more? Pre-games at 6:30, kickoffs at 7 o'clock. Listen to the game live on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM or download the mobile app, PPBC TV. That's right, PPBC TV. Download the app for free today. Friday Night High School Football is brought to you by First Security Bank, Pollard Funeral Home, Geronimo's Bakery, Covington Heat and Air, Love's Student of the Month, State Farm Agent Chuck Davis, and Perry Publishing and Broadcasting Company.
Are you looking to rent a car? Better yet, do you need to rent a car but don't want to go through the hassle? If you said yes, let the professionals at A Plus Rent a Car put you in a rental vehicle today. They have low rates and the only requirements to rent a vehicle is you must be at least 21 years of age with a valid license, utility bill, and lease. Deposits are as low as $100. That's it. Low daily and weekly rental rates are available and great cars to choose from. A Plus Rent a Car is located at 2906 Northwest 23rd Street in Oklahoma City. Check out our website at apluscarental.com or call 405-602-0000. That's 405-602-0000 for A Plus Rent a Car. They accept cash, debit, prepaid, and credit cards.
Cashback is not available on gas in New Jersey and Wisconsin. Hey, good morning. You're heading to the airport, right?
Yep, thanks for checking. I like the car. How long have you been a rideshare driver?
About 3 years now, but I really enjoy it.
Isn't it hard to make money these days with the price of gas being so high?
Not for me. I use Upside, the free app that gives you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get real money back when you get gas with the Upside app?
Yep, I get real cash back every time I get gas.
Does that actually add up to anything?
I'll make around $200 to $300.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the Upside app now.
Download the free Upside app now to earn real cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code GEAR for an extra 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank account, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code GEAR for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code GEAR.
The best place to be for every Sooner home game is CBS pregame at Pepe de Gatos on Campus Corner in Norman. 2 hours before every home kickoff. Get the latest news, the hottest storylines, and predictions with me, James Hale and Jay Swick. Come and grab a cold drink and the food you need before kickoff. Then after the game, join us immediately for CBS postgame. Jay Swick and the great Thomas Lott will join us at Pepe's for a reaction to the game, along with your phone calls and comments while you're eating and enjoying the great authentic Mexican food at Pepe's, located at 786 Asp Avenue in Norman. They'll have a great game day special every week. It's CBS pre and post game, every home Oklahoma Sooner game with me, James Hale, Jay Swick, and the great Thomas Lott. It's football, food, and fun at Pepe's on your home for CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM HD1.
Fasten your seatbelts and get ready for takeoff because iconic comedian Lunel goes all in for her first ever Netflix stand-up special. Chappelle's home team, Lunel, Town Business. Lunel exposes all of the absurdities of air travel and why she has appointed herself as the unofficial air marshal of the skies. Town Business is executive produced by none other than the GOAT himself, Dave Chappelle. Now streaming only on Netflix. Believe us, you won't want to miss this.
Every Monday at 6 p.m., make plans to check out the Oklahoma City Public Schools Coaches Show. This one-of-a-kind show features student-athletes from all types of sports, with great coaches that teach and motivate, along with administrators, community leaders, and former athletes that make Oklahoma City great. This show is hosted by former OU Sooners and John Marshall Bear standout, Michael McDaniel. Listen on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 or watch the show live on the all-new app, PPBC TV. It's the Oklahoma City Public Schools Coaches Show, brought to you by Dick's Sporting Goods Stores, the OKC Dodger Foundation, and CBS Sports Radio 105.3.
eBay Motors is here for the ride. So minivans, sedans, JDMs, roll out. Go ahead, feel your engine. Admire that perfectly installed exhaust. Your vehicle's moving along this freeway like it was made from fresh installs and a whole lot of love. And with eBay Motors, you get over 122 million parts to keep it running. And with eBay Guaranteed Fit, they'll be the perfect fit every time. Plus, at these prices, well, we're burning rubber, not cash. Keep your ride or die alive at ebaymotors.com. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
AT&T connects and ode to musicians.
Connect the tour bus. Change the city each night. Tether the laptop. New lyrics feeling all right. Play with the notes, rhythm and pace. Live chat the producer, drums, keyboard, and bass. Finally stream to our ears. Make traffic sublime. Thank you to the musicians who put your hearts on the line.
Connect the music. Change what you feel. Connecting changes everything. AT&T.
This is your Black Health 365 moment. September is Baby Safety Month, the perfect opportunity for parents to brush up on baby-proof safety standards and tips. Whether you are experiencing your first baby, adding to your growing family, or are a grandparent, now is an ideal time to put into action some simple steps to keep babies safe. Arm yourself with information and put a plan of action into place. This has been your Black Health 365 moment, because a healthy lifestyle is a daily choice. Join the fight for a healthier you and a healthier community.
Happy 62nd birthday, Granddad.
Thanks, sweetheart.
I got you this.
A mug. Oh, thank you. What does it say? Beware. If you are 60 or older, you may be at increased risk of hospitalization from RSV, respiratory syncytial virus, compared to adults younger than 60.
Not all dangers come with warning labels. Talk to your pharmacist or doctor about getting vaccinated against RSV today. Learn more at bewareofrsv.com. Brought to you by Pfizer.
At Charmin, we heard you shouldn't talk about going to the bathroom in public, so we decided to sing about it.
Roll Charmin ultra strong when you drop in the beat. It cleans with way less effort on your seat. Yeah, roll it, drop it. Yeah, roll it, yeah, drop it. Charmin flows extra strong from the road. Your butt hella clean while you're sitting on the bowl. Yeah, it's all you need for that bathroom groove. Get you in and out without nothing to prove.
Charmin Ultra Strong cleans better so you can use less. Enjoy the go with Charmin.
OKC, you've waited all year. Or Nissan's model year-end event is here, and time is running out. Over 500 vehicles marked for immediate sale. Remaining new 2023 Nissans model year-end price. Plus 0% financing on new 2023 Rogues, Motor Trend's #1 compact SUV. Yes, avoid the rate hike. Or Nissan has 0% financing. Shipments of all new 2024 Nissan Pathfinders arrive daily. The best equipped will go fast. Hurry in. This is Or Nissan's biggest model year-end event in history. 0% on new 2023 Rogues and model year-end savings on every remaining 2023 Nissan. Model year-end price. It's your last chance. Visit your big three in OKC. Or Nissan West, or Nissan Central, and or Nissan East. In OKC, or is Nissan. Price plus tax title and license. $6.99 dealer doc fee. See dealer for details.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-518-9301. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. There is zero risk to you. If we can't reduce your tax debt, then you pay nothing. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have a 5-star rating on Google and Yelp and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-518-9301. That's 800-518-9301. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Welcome to Love's Student of the Month halftime show here live from Taft Stadium. We've got one heck of a score. PC North 48, Northwest Classen nothing. That's the halftime show, or the halftime score here live from Taft Stadium. I'm Jay Swick. To my right is Dylan Tribble.
Yes, sir.
And this is our Love Student of the Month halftime show. Love's Travel Stops and Country Stores would like to celebrate and recognize students who exemplify outstanding characteristics in the classroom and the community. Each month and every month, a student will be selected as a Student of the Month, and they'll qualify to win a $10,000 cash scholarship. Apply your child or a student today, kvsp.com. Rules and regulations do apply. Quickly recap first half. Dylan, what were your thoughts?
Well, I mean, there was just a lot of sloppy football from the start from both teams, not just one. But then PC North was able to get a rhythm going after their defense kind of set the tone for them with 2 touchdowns. And once they got a rhythm, they were really difficult to stop, and the score shows it.
And offensively, they started getting some chunk plays.
Yep.
They're late in the second quarter, and that's kind of how we got to 48-0. Now, Northwest Classen's going to kick the ball off to PC North, number 9, still with the football, 35, 40, gets to the 50, 40, well, he's got almost to the Northwest Classen 40. Nice return for the PC North kick return team. They're going to be set up in good field position. We've got a running clock here in the second half, so already 11 and a half minutes left in the third quarter. Going to be 1st and 10 for PC North. They'll have an opportunity to add some more points onto the scoreboard. And, yeah, it's just there's been a lot of different penalties and undisciplined mistakes, I think, made for both teams tonight. It's really unfortunate, but
got a new quarterback in the game, number 6, Marshall Bennett.
Yeah, we'll see if Northwest Classen's defense can step up here in the second half. Ball is snapped, and that's the defense right there. Making the tackle and hit the running back in the backfield, number 2. That is Milton Alford for PC North. He was able to recover a little bit and get right back to the line of scrimmage, but almost a big loss.
Guess what, Swick? We got a flag on the play.
That's just not the way you want to start the second half. I think
Yeah,
these referees,
definitely
they're going to
not.
have to ice their arms from throwing these flags too much.
Ice those shoulders. Man, that is crazy right there. First play of scrimmage for PC North on offense in the second half, and a flag right off the jump. And I just talked about in halftime how both teams started off really sloppy, and it's going to be a penalty against PC North. So it's coming right back after they had good field position. It's all the way back in their own territory. It looks like it's going back to their 45-yard line, according to the white hat. I may be wrong. No, even further back.
I'm looking at a first and 20 here, maybe?
Yeah.
Looks to be a first and 20.
Yeah.
Really
about
close.
First and 20 for the PC North Panthers with the new quarterback in.
Waiting on the snap. They're going to hand off to number 2. Gets upfield, gets to the original line. Now 40, 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown PC North. 60-plus yard rush by number 2, Milton Alford of the PC North Panthers. That's going to increase their lead to 54-0, pending 55-0, pending an extra point here. We'll see, but that was a huge run once again by the PC North Panthers, who've been executing their offense at will so far today. And we've got the kicker, Bobby Cunningham, back out on the field for the Panthers to see if they can get to that 55 mark.
Yeah, simple trap play right up the gut. Great blocking, and then Alford gets to the second level, broke a lot of arm tackles, and he's into the end zone once again.
Kick is up, and it is good. The score is 55-0 PC North Panthers on top of the Northwest Classen Knights. We'll take a quick commercial break, come back and see if Northwest Classen can put up some points to cut the deficit a little bit. You're listening to Friday Night High School Football here on CBS Sports Radio, 105.3 FM, HD1, and PPBC TV. Sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony, Super Prep, and Guiding Right Incorporated. We'll be right back.
Fasten your seatbelts and get
ready for business hours. Now you can be seen 24/7 for sports injuries. Whether you have a sprain or a broken bone, at the SSM Health Bone and Joint Injury Clinic at 13401 Northwestern.
And why she appointed herself as the unofficial air marshal of the skies. Town Business is executive produced by none other than the GOAT himself, Dave Chappelle. Now streaming only on Netflix. Believe us, you won't want to miss this.
And we're back. 7.5 left in the third quarter. PC North scores again. Their lead is 55-0 over the Northwest Classen Knights of Oklahoma City. You're listening to CBS Sports Radio, 105.3 FM, HD1. And you can watch the game live on PPBC TV, free to download for Android and iPhone users. And PC North's kickoff team is out on the field. Going to kick the ball back to Northwest Classen and see if they can get anything going offensively. Title sponsors for this broadcast, SSM Health at St. Anthony, Super Prep OK, and Guiding Right Incorporated. They're going to kick to Northwest Classen. He's going to bring it out to the 25. That's number 2, Torrey Hobbs, who has been the lone kick returner for the Northwest Classen Knights for most of the evening. PC North started the game with a couple pooch kicks. And I remember on one possession, an outback tried to return it, dropped the ball. PC North picked it up.
Yep.
So there's been some special teams mistakes that Northwest Classen's had to overcome, and it's just been so far a really, really long night for them. I'm not sure they quite expected to be down 55-0, but that's the situation, and they're going to continue to play and play really hard. That's the Corbin Frank way, is do not quit. And he's got those guys, still giving 100% effort despite the score, and that's admirable. They're going to hand off the running back, burst up field, found a little bit of a hole, got about a 4-yard gain. I think that's Hobbs on the carry.
It was number 22 for Northwest Classen.
All right, well, then my eyes are getting bad on
Darius Green.
Yeah,
on
Darius
the carry.
Green. Okay.
Really tough run right up the middle. Great yardage. It's going to be 2nd and 5 to go for the Knights. Let's see if they can keep that positive momentum going.
I also see number 11 out there for Northwest Classen, slot receiver for the Knights. Talked to his dad at halftime. He's extremely proud of his son for just giving it his all. And I think, again, that's really admirable. And he tried to hit Brandon Butler, but the blocker was in the way. It bounced off the back of the offensive lineman or maybe the tight end.
No, it was off the back of Butler. Butler was not expecting a pass on the play. He was literally blocking the quarterback.
Well, I think he was doing his job, and the quarterback didn't get enough air under the football.
Yeah, valid point. You may be right because Butler's throwing his hands up like, what just happened?
No, yeah, he was trying to hit the other receiver on the other side of Butler, and
maybe
he was
it was
locked
a
up.
screenplay.
Well, I don't think the receiver was right in the right position, and
Right.
I don't think Butler was expected to get the football on that play.
Yeah, he definitely wasn't expecting to get the football. His back was to the football.
Guessing there's a timeout here on the field. We're going to stay right here. I want to give another shout-out to one of our sponsors tonight, State Farm agent Chuck Davis. State Farm agent Chuck Davis is very easy to get in touch with. Give him a call at 405-378-8008. That's 378-8008 for State Farm agent Chuck Davis. He'll take care of all your insurance needs. Give him a call today. Also, Pollard Funeral Home. In your time of need, let the professionals at Pollard Funeral Home help you and your family. They're our timeout sponsor for the broadcast here tonight on PPBC TV. Shotgun formation. 2 receivers on each side, 1 running back. Going to fake the handoff, bounce out right. Jackson's looking to throw, but gets thrown down. And they're going to throw a flag. It could be a roughing the passer.
Possibly unnecessary roughness on the tackle. I mean, he threw him down with bad intentions on that sack.
He threw him down with some extra mustard. There's no doubt about it, and that's going to –
Yep, unnecessary roughness on the defense.
So that's going to be against PC North.
That's a gift for the Knights.
Well, it's going to help them keep their drive alive. That's for sure. If he'd have brought him down the correct way, then they're looking at a 4th down and long situation. But now –
chains are moving. It's looking like.
Now it's automatic first down.
Yep.
Now the good thing is for PC North, they do have a 55-0 lead. So I don't think that's going to have much of an impact overall on the game's outcome. But it does keep the drive alive for the Northwest Classen offense, courtesy of an unsportsmanlike penalty on the PC North defense. Shotgun formation, Jackson gets the ball, looks to throw, completes over the middle, still on his feet. Brandon Butler got back to the line of scrimmage, the original line of scrimmage. Well, he may be down for a 1 or 2 yard loss. We'll see. But either way, pass completion right over the middle to number 11, Brandon Butler.
Yeah, simple drag route right over the middle, but the defense was there and ate it up for – maybe a 1 yard gain on the play by Butler. So it's 2nd and 9 to go for the Knights.
Here we go. The Knights of Northwest Classen, 4 receivers split, 2 on each side, 1 running back. Jackson, the quarterback, gets the snap, fakes the handoff, throws. It's batted at the line of scrimmage and goes incomplete, almost intercepted. Bring up 3rd and 9 for the Classen Knights.
Yeah, unfortunate play. Batted at the line of scrimmage. Just luckily, the linebacker couldn't get there for the interception. So, once again, 3rd and long for the Knights. One of those plays you really got to dig deep and try to come up with this first down. It's not going to come easy.
2.5 left in the 3rd quarter. We've got a running clock. Shotgun formation. Northwest Classen needs 9 yards to keep the drive alive. Ball is snapped. Jackson fakes the run, bootlegs right, throws, has a man, incomplete, pass is underthrown. Would have been a first down for Northwest Classen had they completed the pass. Now they're going to be forced to punt.
Yep, Jackson tried to hit his main man again, Butler, on that drag route, but the ball is a little bit underthrown, so it's going to be 4th down, and the punt team is coming on the field for the Knights.
Shotgun. Oh, okay, that's the punt formation. It looks awful like a shotgun. Oh, I'm so used to just calling out the formation as I see it. But
right.
Back to return the punt for PC North. I believe is number 43. We'll have to go to the roster here. DJ Johnson is back to return the kick for PC North. Here is the punt. It's high, and Johnson is going to let it go, and it takes a Northwest Classen bounce going all the way to the 12-yard line. That's where they're going to down the punt, and PC North's offense was going to start off at their own 12-yard line. So they've got a ways to go to move the chains and to get another touchdown. And I do believe Derek Lane is going to start playing some of his younger players. Really want to give them an experience, a little taste of high school football here in the state of Oklahoma. And, experience like this makes you a better football player.
No doubt about that. I'll tell you one thing, a positive that the Knights can take away is their punter. This guy can punt the football. He's done it twice. Really good punts.
Inside the 20 multiple times.
Deep in their own territory.
Right.
Too bad we don't have his name on the roster. Number 23 is the punter for Northwest Classen.
You're going to hand off to number 7. Ball, loose ball. Oh, that's a shoe. That's not a ball. I thought it was the ball. It's a shoe.
We got a cleat on the turf.
So no possession change after recovering the shoe.
Yeah, we're nearing the end of the 3rd quarter with the running clock.
Number 6, Marshall Bennett is still in the game for the Northwest Classen Knights. The starter, Josh Lombard, had a really, really good first half, and he's now taking a breather on the sidelines, and Bennett's in, getting some much-needed reps at quarterback. And that's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter. Scores 55-0. PC North with the lead over the Northwest Classen Knights. We'll take a quick timeout and get this 4th quarter underway. You're listening to Friday Night Football here on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM, HD1. Sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony, Super Prep, and Guiding Right Incorporated here on PPBC TV. We'll be right back.
Don't miss Power Days at Bob Howard CJDR. We're powering up with
Oklahoma City. I'm Miles Perry, and I want you to tune into my show, Super Prep Live.
Super Prep Live takes an in-depth look at the Oklahoma high school student-athlete and what makes he or she become great at what they do. Super Prep Live can be heard on OKC's CBS Sports Radio 105.3 and Instagram Live.
Make sure you tune in and learn about the next great student-athlete on Super Prep Live with me, Miles Perry.
Our Love's Travel Stop Student of the Month, Kiana Tubbs, from Cristo Rey, OKC Catholic High School. Thanks for joining us, Kiana.
Thank you guys for having me.
So I heard that you currently have a 4.2857 GPA.
Yes.
That is really impressive. Can you tell us a little bit about what motivates you in school?
So what motivates me in school is just kind of wanting to go to the higher levels, so wanting to go to college, but also having a support system.
Super Prep and Guiding Right Incorporated. And 4th quarter is underway. They hand the football off to the running back up the middle for a very short gain. PC North with the offensive play, and they're getting right back to the line of scrimmage. Thought for a second there may have been a penalty on the play, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Ball's on the 11-yard line. It's going to bring up 3rd and 10 for the PC North Panthers. They're waiting the call from the sideline on what play to run offensively here. And it's a significant setback. I guess there was a penalty, 3rd and 17. Ball is snapped. Bennett throws, complete. Bursts up the field and is tackled, hard tackle by the Northwest Classen defense. And that's going to bring up 4th and long for the PC North Panthers and force them to punt the football to the Knights.
Good defensive stand by the Knights. They stayed strong. They played tough defense, and now PC North is going to be forced to punt the football to start this 4th quarter.
And back to return the kick is number 22 for the Northwest Classen Knights, Darius Green. Plays running back on offense, linebacker on defense, but on special teams, he's the kick returner and the punt returner. This is technically what he's doing. There is the punt, and Lee's going to get it. Well, he bounces it and loses control. Is trying to find it. Picks it up at the 30. Gets it to the 33 before he's wrapped up and brought down. So there'll be 1st and 10 from the 33-yard line for the Northwest Classen Knights. They're down 55-0 with about 10 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Again, we've got a running clock, so it's going to go by pretty quickly. And the Knight offense is out onto the field. Still led by their quarterback, Jordan Jackson, who got hurt early in the game and has since came back to finish it out. Very tough quarterback, tough-minded as well. So we'll see if they can get any kind of momentum here on offense. Got to credit this PC North defensive line. They played really, really well tonight.
Yeah, lights-out football by that defensive front for the PC North Panthers. We'll see what
3-3
Jackson
stack
can do.
defense for the Panthers. Ball is snapped, and we've got another flag here, and I'm not sure who it's going to be on. It is on PC North's defense. They've got some of the younger defensive linemen in the game.
They sure do.
And they're learning that they've got to stay disciplined, and you got to watch the football. Don't fall victim to the hard cadence and the hard snap count.
Yep, got to keep your eyes on the football. Play smart.
1st and 5, Northwest Classen offense. Ball is snapped. Jackson is, well, he hands the football off to the running back, but the defensive end, number 53, was back there destroying the play. He was unblocked and just wreaked a lot of havoc, and that's going to bring it back close to the original line of scrimmage, maybe even further.
Yeah, it's going to be behind the original line of
2nd
scrimmage.
and 13, so 7-yard loss, 8-yard loss for the Northwest Classen Knights, and that's kind of been the story of the evening with them. They've really been struggling, blocking those big guys up front for PC North.
Like you said, man, got to give a lot of credit to that defensive line for PC North.
Shotgun formation, 4 receivers split. Jackson gets it, hands it off to number 22. Green bounces to the left, bursts upfield, has the first down, but lost the football. I think it was recovered by Northwest Classen, though.
Yeah, Northwest Classen Knight jumps on the football, but now he jumps on it prior to the first down yard marker.
Right. So now he's a yard short. If he'd have held on to the football, it would have moved the chains.
Yeah, if the running back keeps the football,
Darius Green.
It's a first down, and now it's 3rd and about 2 to go. We'll see if they can overcome another fumble and keep the chains moving.
4 receivers split, 3 to the wide side of the field, 1 running back. I believe it's Green. Ball is snapped, and we've got an offsides.
Yep, false start on the defensive end for PC North.
Now that's going to be a free first down for Northwest Classen.
There you go. PC North just handed the Knights a gift
to keep the drive alive. And this has been one of their better drives offensively this evening.
It really has. It really and truly has.
And if they can keep this going, they might be able to put up some points on the scoreboard just to cut the deficit a little bit. I know that's their focus right now. Ball is snapped. Jackson fakes the handoff. He's going to run himself, and he's going to be tackled. He lost the football, and there's a fight for it, and I think it's going to be PC North football.
Yep, the Panthers got on the football. So here we go again. PC North back on the field for offense. They were forced to punt the last time.
That's right,
Northwest
but I tell you
Classen
what,
Knights, stout defensive series the last time they're on the football field.
There have been right around 5-6 turnovers by Northwest Classen in this game. And it's not necessarily that they're giving up the football. It's the PC North Panther defense is taking the football from them and just implementing their will to get the football back and score some more points. So we've got PC North's offense out on the field. Number 6 is Marshall Bennett, the backup quarterback that's been in since halftime. He's waiting the call from the offensive staff on the east side of the stadium. Ball is snapped. Bennett hands off. Bounces out to the 45, 40, 35, 30. Still on his feet. Well, he's pushed out right around the 28-yard line. That's number 17, J.T. Hutchinson, sophomore running back for the PC North Panthers, and that's going to move the chains for them.
Yeah, a lot of young fellas out there getting some varsity playing time tonight in this football game. That's something to build off in the years to come for both teams. Both teams are really young.
And I just think experience is really underrated. I mean,
No doubt about it.
It's when you kind of know how things are going to play out, it makes you perform a little bit better. Quick little throw to the slot receiver, number 37, got a small gain, and then got tackled. Number 37 is Jabriel Rhodes for the Panthers. Under 5 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Again, the score is 55-0. The PC North Panthers have really dominated this football game, more so than anything for defensively.
Yeah, the defense came out and set the tone for PC North.
Stay tuned for our post-game show. Big O's Pork and Dreams Barbecue player of the game will be announced. Bad snap. Marshall Bennett's losing control, and the Panthers' offensive lineman was able to secure the football and keep possession offensively.
Yeah, great heads-up play by that young offensive lineman. 53, Manny Norman comes up with the fumble recovery to keep the possession for the Panthers.
It's still going to be a third down situation, but third and very, very long, probably 20-plus yards here.
Yep, about 4 minutes left to go.
Third and 22. So Bennett is still in at quarterback, shotgun formation, waiting on the snap. Gets it, hands off to number 2, Alfred. Bounces right, bursts upfield, gets back to the original line of scrimmage before he's brought down. So it's going to be fourth down and about 9. And I'm just assuming PC North is going to punt the football here.
I don't know, man. I think the offense is going to stay on the field.
Yeah, Marshall Bennett, the quarterback, is still out on the field.
I mean, why not let these young guys get a few more reps tonight in a varsity football game?
Or at least one more. We'll see if Northwest Classen's defense can get the football back for their offense here. 4th and 10 from the Classen 42-yard line. PC North gets the ball. Bennett's got to run left. He's got to get rid of it. He's going to keep it. Gets to the 25 and pushed out of bounds short of the first down marker.
Oh, we got to fight. We got to fight. It's getting chippy down on the field.
Yeah, there's multiple flags, and the players, have lost their helmets. There's a lot of frustration going on right now, and that's just unfortunate. I know, what it was like being young and facing adversity, and it's so important to keep your cool and
people don't like to lose, plain and
right.
simple. But you got to stay composed.
Absolutely.
The game is out of hands. It's 55-0. Just play
right.
disciplined, smart football. Keep your head on straight and finish the game the right way.
Right, and just keep giving maximum effort. And that was just unfortunate. And we may see some players get ejected.
Yeah,
the
referees
tonight.
Are still talking it over.
And if you get into a fight as a high school football player, the OSSAA will punish you. Will kick you out of the game that you committed the foul in, and then you could possibly not be eligible to play in future games. So it's not just a, hey, go to the locker room and shower and shake it off. No, it's a significant punishment, and rightfully so. So it's offsetting penalties. Both players are going to be punished. Time will tell to see, how the OSSAA deals with this sort of thing. But I have a feeling that those players involved in the scuffle will not be back out onto the field.
Yeah, I think you're right on that one. And with the offsetting penalties, I assume they're going to replay the fourth down.
I'm not sure. The clock has been running this whole time, so we're now under 2 minutes left in this game. They may get 3 plays off before the ending of this game. Unfortunate way to end a game, and I understand the frustration. I've been a part of a high school game as a player back in the day, way back in the day, Dylan,
hey, I
long
hear
time
you.
ago.
I'm with you. It's been a long
where you
time
get your
for
butt
me
kicked,
as well.
and it's just it's frustrating. And high school football is what you live for. It's what you breathe for. It means something to you as a player, and so when you get beat like that, it's, really hard to handle emotionally. And these are young men that are trying to deal with this, and it's really, really tough. So, if anything, it's a learning experience, and hopefully they come out to be better people and can learn from this here now instead of becoming an adult and having some sort of conflict in the workplace. Then you really get into severe trouble and that sort of thing. So learn how to deal with it now while you're in high school before you get out into the real world.
Football will teach you a lot of life lessons.
Right, 4th and 10, 50 seconds left in this game. PC North going to run the 4th down play, throws, completed over the middle, about a 7-yard gain short of the first down. That's going to turn over the football, give it back to Northwest Classen with about 30 seconds left. I don't know how many plays Northwest Classen is going to be able to get off before the ending of this game, but
that might just be the end of the football game,
yeah.
Swick.
That seems to be the case. We want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight to Friday Night Football, and our player of the game, sponsored by Big O's Pork and Dreams Barbecue. Player of the game is like I said, brought to you by Big O's Pork and Dreams Barbecue, home of the Big Nasty Baked Potato. They have 2 locations to serve you, with one in Edmond off South Santa Fe and Edmond Road, and the other one's in Midwest City off Southeast 15th Street. So stop by Big O's Pork and Dreams Barbecue for lunch or dinner, and Big O's will make your barbecue dreams come true. Dylan, who is our Big O's Pork and Dreams player of the game?
I got to go with the defensive lineman for PC North, my man, number 32, Isaiah Southern. He was the tone setter for the defense. He was in the backfield the entire night. He was the cause of the fumble recovery for a touchdown. He was the cause of the pick 6 because he pressured the quarterback. He's only a sophomore. He's 6'3", 205 pounds. The sky is the limit for that kid. Isaiah, you are my player of the game.
Up next for the Northwest Classen Knights, next week they will go to Lawton to take on the Lawton High Wolverines. And PC North is hosting a home game against Ponca City, and so that's what's next for both teams here tonight. PC North has beaten Northwest Classen 55-0 this Friday night. I want to thank our sponsors for being a part of this broadcast. We couldn't have done our broadcast week in, week out without our sponsors, SSM Health at St. Anthony, Super Prep, and Guiding Right Incorporated. Also sponsoring our broadcast, First Security Bank, Pollard Funeral Home, Geronimo's Bakery, Love's Student of the Month, Big O's Pork and Dreams Barbecue, State Farm Agent Chuck Davis, and Perry Publishing and Broadcasting Company. I hope everyone has a great weekend. Make sure you tune in to the pre- and post-game show tomorrow on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM for the OU football pre- and post-game show featuring myself, Jay Swick, James Hale, Myron Patton, Thomas Lott, and many, many others. Have a great weekend, Oklahoma. We'll see you tomorrow.
Oklahoma City, I'm Miles Perry, and I want you to tune in to my show, Super Prep Live.
Super Prep Live takes an in-depth look at the Oklahoma high school student-athlete and what makes he or she become great at what they do. Super Prep Live can be heard on OKC's CBS Sports Radio 105.3 and Instagram Live.
Make sure you tune in and learn about the next great student-athlete on Super Prep Live with me, Miles Perry.
Don't wait for business hours. Now you can be seen 24/7 for sports injuries. Whether you have a sprain or a broken bone, at the SSM Health Bone and Joint Injury Clinic at 13401 Northwestern.
This is our Love's Travel Stop Student of the Month, Kiana Tubbs, from Cristo Rey, OKC Catholic High School. Thanks for joining us, Kiana.
Thank you guys for having me.
So I heard that you currently have a 4.2857 GPA.
Yes.
That is really impressive. Can you tell us a little bit about what motivates you in school?
So what motivates me in school is just kind of wanting to go to the higher levels, so wanting to go to college, but also having a support system in my family and friends and just wanting to make them proud. So student government, I'm involved as the student body president, so I had to run and be elected for student body president.
I also heard that you have plans to attend Howard University and pursue a career as a criminal defense attorney. What led to that career choice, and was that always something you wanted to do?
So I've always been into like politics and law, but I didn't exactly know what I wanted to do in that area. And so I combined my passion of helping people, and so that's kind of how I came up with criminal defense attorney. It's helping people when they're in a position where they can't help themselves.